On this short video, we're just going to show you some basic tools that will help you in your own fuel husbandry. Because obviously you don't want this in your tank. So the basics is all. This is a little kit that we supply. If you wanted more information on it, you email us at cfcs@contaminatedfuel.co.uk. We'll gladly discuss anything with you on that, pricings and things. So what we have here is a basic dip tape, but it's brass weight. This goes into the top of your tank. You just dip it. You put some gasolia paste on here, but this is a water finding paste. It's very simple. It just goes from that colour there to red when it comes in contact with water. So that would negate, wouldn't negate, but that would give you an indication, because you can't see in your tank the amount of water, the free water that you'd have within your tank. And if you've got free water, as we all know the way fuel's evolved, you will in turn have contamination or a biological growth. So this is now aiming at the clients out there who have tanks, who are not educated in the fundamentals of what goes on in the fuel. But unfortunately, fuel has evolved, and the clients need to take responsibility now for their own fuels. So it's just some basic fundamental bits of equipment, like a dip tape, water finding paste, sample bottles, and your little pump here. The little plastic tube goes into the tank. You pump on the pump, this little thief pump. Fuel comes into here, and then you can see a clear sample of what's going on. So you'd have a sample of what's in your tank. If you've only got small amount, the beauty is with the dip tape, it can measure, because you can put it on not only just on here, you actually put it on the tape itself on a large tank, so it gives you a full. If you coat that up with the gasolia, you get the indication of how much water you will have, the depth of water, of free water in that tank, which obviously is very, very important, because you need to get that out. If you feel that you can't get that in, this little pipe can get in anywhere. We do advise actually to not only do free water, but to get a physical sample so you can see the fuel itself, and you should be seeing clear fuel like that. If you haven't got clear fuel, then you've got contamination of one form or another, or multi forms of contamination. So like I say, if you want some information on this little pack that we give to basic husbandry to the clients for on site for your little engineers, then obviously email us at cfcs@contaminatedfuel.co.uk, or give us a call on 0800 246 1008 to have a little chat. And if you take your sample, you can actually, if you can physically see you got contamination, then obviously you need to get that reconditioned and polished, which is obviously something we can do, but I'm not trying to plug that end. And you can actually send it to us, and we'll test it for you, to obviously check its particulate readings to ISO 4406, its moisture content to ISO 12934. We'll do a density test, flash point, and if applicable, an ATP test as required, depending on the sample that you provide. But yeah, so the basic kit you need, and this will give you a good indication of what's going on inside your tank. So that's all you need: is the dip tape, gasolia, little hand pump, some sample bottles, and a bit of plastic tube, and that there will give you a picture of what's going on in your tank. And from there you can correct it, and that'll be you then. If you do this on a monthly cycle, or when you've topped your tank up, you'll never have problems again, because you're keeping on top of it. You've started your basic fuel husbandry. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.